Hey everyone, this is JoJo and I'm here to do a video for y'all. So this is my library book haul. Alright, so I'm going to split it up into two videos because since I got too many recently library books. Okay, so I was planning on doing this library book haul earlier this month, like maybe like last week or something. But it's just like, I don't know, it looks sloppy or it just like it didn't happen, so I think I just like deleted it, and so I'm doing another one, doing it over. So I'm gonna show you the books I got, so like not too long ago, but I heard around like a couple of weeks ago. And then my next video, I'm gonna show you the books I recently got today. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you about that story in the second video. Okay. So let's start. Some of these, I think, yeah. Some of these books, I think I show you. I think a couple I show you in my TBR. But yeah, these are books I recently got. All right, so I'm just gonna go with randomness and show you. This like split up in certain piles. Like there's manga and there's like regular books. So I just split up in two groups. It's just gonna pick up whatever. So the first book I got here, I got from the library, is Goodbye Days by Jeff Zettner. And this is this is his second novel, and same person who wrote The Serpent King. Haven't read that, but this seemed interesting. I don't know if I showed you this in a previous video. If I did, I don't know, because sometimes it's just like all over the place. Anyway, so this is about a guy whose friends got killed in a car accident because of like texting, and he some people blame him because he was actually texting them, but it's not. I don't think that's really anybody's fault, but the person who actually texts while driving. But yeah, so it's about him and his what do you call it? Going through his friend's death, and like people who blame him and who don't blame him, kind of things. Contemporary seems gonna be kind of like sad and stuff like that. So yeah, can't wait to pick that up. Next I got here is Going Wild by Lisa McMann, and this is a middle grade novel, first book. And she wrote other series called a series called Unwanted. Don't know what's that about, but yeah. So this looked interesting. I think it's something to do with of course fantasy, but also like magical powers of animals or something. All I know is I don't know much about it. I was like Charlie Wild can't believe she has to move to. Alright, so I'm guessing it's about this girl who found like some kind of tech watch or something, and she can. I guess her body can not really transform like physically or literally, but she can like be as strong as an elephant or something like that. That seemed kind of cool. It kind of reminded me of Ben 10 a little bit with the watch, and he can turn to different aliens. But this right here, she just like using the strength of the animals, their strength and their what do you call it, natural reflexes and stuff. So that seemed cool. So yeah, that. Next I got here is Prince Gambit, Book 2 of the Captive Prince trilogy by C.S. Pacat. I read the first book, I think like probably a couple years ago, but I kind of enjoyed it, but it wasn't like really that good. And people saying that I think mostly the first book wasn't all that good, but they said that the second book and the third book gets better. So hopefully this does get better, and yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know if you could call it a fantasy. It's more like a historical fiction back in those, I don't know what kind of times, like the let's see, what kind of time would you call this? Maybe like the Trojan War kind of time or something. I don't know. And it's also deals with politics and relationship between the king and his slave, um, who is a prince who was betrayed by his brother. So yeah, that was in the first book. So yeah. All right, next I got is Nine Fox Gambit by Yoon Ha Lee, and this is a sci-fi series or sci-fi novel. I don't know if it's a series or not, and yeah, don't know much about it either. Just picked it up because I want to get more into sci-fi, and this looked really interesting. I think I heard some good things on Goodreads. So it's about this captain who wants who was disgraced for her unconventional tactics, and she is giving a chance to redeem herself by retaking the fortress of Scattered Needles from the heretics. So I guess it's gonna be like one of those science fiction adventures where there's a task to do. So yeah, I am kind of tired. I don't know why. I woke up kind of early because I went to bed kind of late. Alright, next we got here is Radical by E.M. Koki. I think that's how you pronounce it. And do not know what this is about. I just picked it up because I really like the cover. It looked interesting. It could be like a mystery thriller thing. So Bex is determined to survive, whatever the crisis, whatever it takes. She knows exactly what to pack. She can't handle any gun, and she got plans to drag her family to safety by force, if necessary. So she intrigued when she discovered Clearview, a group that takes survival as seriously as she does. So what if some people think they're wackos? There's nothing crazy about being prepared. But that's okay. So I don't know. They are like something going, like maybe apocalypse coming or something bad is coming. She is being prepared for the worst, like trying to get her family to safety, but they don't know what. That's the mystery. We don't know what's going on. Like what's so bad that they have to prepare for things. Maybe it's like one of those times. Like sometimes when there's like people think it's gonna be the end of the world in 2012. People was packing on all these foods and stuff to prepare. Maybe something like that, and because they don't know when the world, something like that, like how it's gonna end, and so they being prepared, something like that. And yeah, and she also meets another girl who, I guess, make things even more complicated. Next we get here is Furthermore by Tahereh Mafi, and this is a middle grade fantasy novel. All I know is about this girl who is born colorless, while everything and everyone is colorful. And one day her father was gone missing or something, and she went to go look for him. Some people would say it's kind of like a little, almost like an Alice in Wonderland retelling or twist. And it seemed like it could be really, really good because, I did read one of her books, like the first book in the Unravel Me series, and I really do enjoyed it. So I do enjoy her writing, so hopefully this will be really good. Like a fantasy adventure kind of novel. Alright, next I got here is a graphic novel, and this is Dream Jumper by Greg Grunberg and Lucas Turnblom. These are names up there. Hope you can see it. And this is book 1, Nightmare Escape. Do not know what it's about. All I know is about this boy who's probably he has a gift that he can jump into people's dreams. I guess that's still kind of cool. And I guess he goes to people's dreams and go on this adventure, fight things. It seemed kind of cool. There's some cool art. Let me see if I can find some cool art here. Alright, here's some. It looks fun. It's like bright and colorful. Here's another one. So yeah, hope to get into this thing. Really interesting. Next I got is Snot Girl by Brian Lee O'Malley and Leslie Hung, and this is volume 1, Green Hair, Don't Care. And don't know what it's about. All I know is about this girl who is known as Snot Girl because maybe because her hair is green, but also because she's I guess they say I think it's someone says that she has allergies, a lot of allergies, and that's why her nose always running. But I really like the art. It looked interesting. It could be just one of those contemporary kind of novels, but it looks fun. I don't know if it's like anything else special. Trying to find some other art. There's some back here. Get this. Stuff like that. So yeah. Hope to get into this. Next is Wayward, Volume 1, String Theory by, let me go through here because I can't really say. Okay. Story by Jim Zub and art is by Steve Cummings. So yeah. I do not know what it's about. All I know is about this girl who is starting a new life in Japan. And Tokyo, Japan. And I guess somehow she has kind of type of powers. Like superpower, like some kind of powers that seems unique. And I guess she fight other group of teenagers or people like her who got these different types of powers. And it's cool. I really like the art. The art looks nice. Let me see if I can find some art here. Let's see. I don't want to spoil anything. Let's see this. Let's try. Like, so this the art. It's kind of like colorful. And there's some pages that have like certain color schemes to it. That looks cool. Let me see if there's any art. Usually they have like art panels back here. But it seems like it's just mostly like sketches. So yeah, that's that. Next I got is Archie Volume 1, Mark Waid and Fiona Staples, Annie Wu and Veronica Fish. And this is Volume 1 of like a new Archie series. I think I saw Volume 2, but I just want to check out Volume 1 and see how it is. Everybody knows what Archie is. You see in the cartoons when you was a kid. So this is more like a modern day Riverdale Archie. And yeah, I don't know what's his name. Mostly just deal with high school life and stuff. So yeah. Okay. Oh, that's right there. Next I got is Rejected Princesses, Tales of History's Boldest Heroines, Hellions, I don't know, and Heretics by Jason Porath. And yeah, this is the book. I saw one YouTuber haul this some time ago, and I went searching the library right away to look for this book, and it looked beautiful. It got pictures, and it got like some history about the princesses. Like, here's one picture, and here's like their not the tail, their history and stuff. Some of these princesses are real, and some of these are like folklore. Here's some other one, another picture. So it's about different princesses from around the world, way back in the day, from different times, and mostly who are like people who people who were forgotten because they weren't like the princesses of like what the definition is of a princess, of some people think. So yeah. Alrighty, Next I got are some, well, actually two, you can call it, what do you call it? Light novels from Naruto. The first light novel I got from the library is Kakashi Story, by Masashi Kishimoto and Akira Higashiyama. Lord have mercy. I don't know if you can see that clearly, but yeah, this is Kakashi's story. Don't know what it's about. Just about, I guess, about him as the fourth Hokage, maybe. No, wait. No, he's the fifth. No, wait, crap. The sixth Hokage, right? Or how he became the sixth Hokage. Is it the sixth Hokage, right? Yeah, she was four. Yeah, it's probably the sixth Hokage. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah. Next we get is Sasuke's story, and same character, same person, Masashi Kishimoto, and this person, I guess, I don't know, someone else who wrote with him, Shin Towada, I think I pronounced it, but here it is, and don't know what it's about. I guess it's about Sasuke's story, either during his time, leaving the village, or when he started to come back to the village. Don't know. So yeah, I haven't really caught up with the anime. Alright, next is a book I show you in my TBR, and this Yona of the Dawn, Volume 2 by Mizuha Kosanagi. And I don't know if I show you in my other library haul, but I don't think so. Whatever. But this is Volume 2 of the series. Really enjoying it. Only like right here at the moment because I've been busy doing other things. And I really do enjoy the anime, so hopefully I'll be able to collect all the manga from this series and, read it and maybe rewatch the anime soon. Alright, next is My Hero Academia by Kohei probably, Horikoshi. Okay. And this is about, I guess, a world where everybody have like some type of superpower, and they go to school to become superheroes. Some of them will become supervillains, and it seemed interesting. I really like the art. It's very popular with the anime and the manga series, so I just want to check it out and see how good it is, and hopefully I enjoy it. Next I got is Black Clover Volume 1, story art by Yuki Tabata, and this is about this guy who dreamed to be the greatest mage in Kingdom, so he wanted to be the Wizard King. Kind of sound like Naruto. That's how most people say it. And the art looked interesting, but hopefully this probably be interesting. Check it out just to read it and see what it's about. Stuff. So yeah, it is. Alright, so the last two books I got here are a manga from a series. I don't have Volume 2 because I'm still waiting for it to come from Hold. So, here we got is Horimiya, Volume 3, by Hiro and Daisuke Haji, is it Haji Rara? Or Hagi Rara? I don't know. Do not know how to pronounce it. Because it's hard for me to pronounce W's and R's, and that's set in that way right there. But anyway, this is Volume 3. I read Volume 1 some time ago, probably around last year somewhere, and I really enjoyed it. So I hope to get Volume 2 soon and read it. And so yeah, this is Volume 3. Mostly about these two people who are they are one, the main girl character is more like the popular pretty girl, and the main guy character is kind of like this nerdy dude who some people think is I don't know, maybe like a otaku or something. People saying or creepy or something, but outside their school life, they are totally different. The main girl, she becomes more like a kind of not sloppy, but she doesn't wear makeup. She doesn't care about like being out primped up and stuff, and she just like relaxed and stuff. And she's like more like almost like a house mom in a way. I don't know. And the guy who he wears tattoos and piercings outside high school. So he's like, they're like totally completely different people outside school. And they met each other and they found out about their their own little secret, or not really secret, I don't know. But yeah, they don't want their, other people at school to find out. This is volume 4 right here. And I do not know the characters. I do not know the characters. They probably are in, probably some of them showed up in volume 1. Some of them probably showed up in volume 2, definitely, because I still haven't read it. So, yeah, hope to enjoy this. I really like the spines. It's so colorful. So, yeah, these are all the books I got at the library some time ago. And, so this is just part 1. I'm going to do part two after this when I finish. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe, comment below. Tell me what you recently reading or picked up from the library or whatever. Tell me what you think of these books, that you read them. Anything, do not spoil anything for me. And I hope I see you again soon.